Hello out there, you wonderful people. This is Andre, the Game Idea Guy. Thank you once again for lending me your time and your ear listening into another PlayStation recommendation. And this time I'm going to be talking about Syphon Filter, a franchise that has not seen a new entry in 14 years, since the PSP. Now, I'm pretty sure Sony had the rights to this, or they were one of the publishers. I think it was Sony and 989. That were the publishers for Syphon Filter, and it was third-person action stealth game. And I'm kind of just like wishing that they would go ahead and try to pull the trigger on getting that series brought back. Hell, do HD remasters of all 6 of the games for the series, or even do a full reboot of it, where they go back over those, like they use those games as a blueprint and use those stories as a blueprint, but fix them up and make them a little bit more tight and concise for the modern era. That's something that they could do. I just think it would be a good idea to bring the games back, because there was Syphon Filter 1, 2, and 3 on the PS1. Then you have Omega Factor, I think is what it was called, and Logan Shadow for the PS2 games, and I think Logan Shadow was also on PS2. And then PSP had another game I don't remember the name of. But I would love to see either the character of Logan come back with a full HD remaster of those games, or pop in a brand new character. Like, if you're going to go down the route of doing a remaster and bringing the games back and maybe tweaking a few things here and there, one, modernizing the controls and things to fit with current technology and control capabilities, which would be great, and you stick with Logan for there, or if you just bring back the series and you move past the point of Logan being the main character. Hell, he could even be the main antagonist to the story if you really wanted to just flip things on their head. But still, the series, I think, is deserving of a comeback. And it's not like there are a lot of action stealth games that focus heavily on that genre that are coming out right now from big publishers. I know there are a lot of qualifiers in what I just said, but still, it's not happening right now. So there's open space on the market for it. And plus, on top of that, one that is produced by Sony that hasn't been on the market for quite a while. And they can use this opportunity to bring back more games from their collective library that they have had. At least the stuff that they still have rights to, if they have rights to Syphon Filter. I don't know if they do or not. But still, I think it would be a good idea to hunt these things down and bring them back. Like, let's be honest with ourselves. Everybody be honest with yourselves. Sony was not ready to release the PS5, just like Microsoft wasn't ready to release the series platforms for the Xbox. They weren't ready to do it. Their hand was kind of forced because of the fact that Nintendo was doing so well with the Switch. Let's just be honest with ourselves. Otherwise, there'd be a lot more games ready for these platforms when they launched. That's just simple. That's simple logistics there. If everybody was ready for this, there would have been a lot more games prepared for these platforms at launch, and they wouldn't be relying on the predecessor consoles' games to have a decent lineup. Simple as that. Even with all the enhancements or whatever you can say these platforms have, that's just the truth of it. But there's an opportunity to fill those spaces with games that you used to have, with games from platforms that you've had before. Games that haven't seen a new entry in a long time, or series that haven't seen new entries, or even even representation for your platforms in a while. And I think that that would be a good idea. Honestly, it's just one of those things where you have to take the chance and take the step out there to put the games out to see how they'll do. And you have a platform that has a clean slate. You may as well go ahead and use it and see if you can bring back some of these older franchises like Syphon Filter and just see what you can run with. Again, the features that the PS5 and the PS4 have greatly outweigh the features that the platforms that these games were previously released on have. There's more you can do with them. So why not take the opportunity to go ahead and say, yeah, let's do it. Let's see how this turns out. Because if anything, if I'm going to release a platform, personally, if it was me, I would be taking Nintendo's approach where I release my stuff as the more important stuff. It'd be like, yeah, other companies, cool, you release your things. But I would treat my products like they're the most important and would try my best to give people buying my platform the best games I can give them. So again, it's up to Sony to try to make that happen. And I just think that Syphon Filter fits that mold. And it fits a niche that Sony hasn't really covered themselves in quite a while. But that's it for me. Thank you guys very much for listening. Keep your eyes and ears out for more stuff from me. And until the next time, enjoy your games and peace out.